Dante is a street dog that Miguel has named to the consternation of his abuela.
Never name a street dog. They'll follow you forever.
By most people's standards, he's an ugly dog. He's missing some teeth. He's got a broken tail. He's got a notch missing out of one of his ears. But Miguel loves him. And Dante loves Miguel back.
Shake! Fist bump!
He's got this funny tongue that like hangs and flips around his snout. He's just an adorable mess.
Lee loves dogs.
Darla loves dogs.
Lee and Darla, they're dog crazy.
So when we were coming up with the idea for Coco, pretty early on we came up with the idea of Miguel having a dog.
We went down to Mexico and we got to meet some dogs and saw them in person.
Everywhere we went, there were dogs. There were dogs on the roof. There were dogs in the street.
We were visiting a family in Oaxaca. As we were sitting and having this meal, the family had a big basset hound that kept sneaking into the room and trying to eat food off of the ofrenda. He kept trying to go for this muffin. And the family would scream and kind of haul him back out of the room. And then we'd all be talking again, and then in the middle of that, there would be the dog slinking into the back of the room and trying to get that muffin on the ofrenda. We kind of turned to each other and we said, that is in the movie.
Dante!
Dante is based on the national dog of Mexico.
He's a type of dog named Cholo Squinkle that was around since the times of the Aztecs and Olmecs and Incans. Since they don't have any hair, they emit a lot of heat that some people in Mexico actually use therapeutically. They just hug the dogs and they're super warm and it makes them feel good.
In ancient Aztec myth, when somebody died, they had to go on a journey towards kind of a land of the dead called Mictlan. And it was impossible for somebody to navigate on their own. They needed to have a Xolo dog with them.
Here was this perfectly Mexican dog that was so connected to both sides, the living and the dead.
Okay, rolling. Here we go with the Xolos again.
We were so excited by how unique they were.
They're so pretty. You know, they have that kind of charcoal gray. They just look like a volcano.
If you saw them from afar, you might go, oh, I'm scared of that dog. But they were really sweet. And you pet them, and it's like sort of petting sandpaper skin or something.
I'm like, oh, you're so cute, little buddy. Come on, let's hang out. And I reached down to pet his head, and I got all the warts all over my hand. I'm like, okay, I think I'm done.
Once you see one, you never forget them.
We brought the Xolo dogs in for the animators to study and draw. Each dog that we brought in had a very unique personality. Isn't that great?
One of the things that's funny about Dante, which came from our research, is that a lot of Xolo dogs genetically lose their teeth. And when a dog loses its teeth, they don't have anything to hold their tongue in. And the tongue we've embraced kind of as a character of its own. Imagine he just stopped here and his tongue stayed on this side. So it flips around and can just be kind of dangling out. And I would play with pulling it longer.
Okay.
And the animators are really just having a blast doing all kinds of really funny, unexpected things with Dante and his tongue. Dante starts off in the film as being a totally goofy but lovable dog companion for Miguel. You know, maybe Dante's head kind of pokes up first and then he messily scrambles out of the boxes. And then Dante, of course, ends up going on this incredible journey with Miguel into the land of the dead. Pretty early on, he's told that Dante is actually a spirit guide.
Oh, the mighty Xolo dog, guider of wandering spirits.
I don't think he's a spirit guide. He might actually just be a dog.
No. Do not be fooled. The alebrijes of this world can take many forms. They are as mysterious as they are powerful. Or maybe he's just a dog.
Miguel realizes, wow, maybe Dante's actually useful to me. He was trying to bring he and Hector together. And anytime Hector and Miguel are together, Dante's perfectly happy and acts like he doesn't have a job to do. But the moment Miguel and Hector are separated, Dante gets very agitated and does things that could be construed as being a pain.
Dante, stop it!
The moment that Miguel realizes that Dante has fulfilled his duty as a true spirit guide, we then get to see Dante go through this amazing transformation. When Dante transforms into an Alebrije creature, he then pops open a pair of wings, and they're kind of pathetic. Rather than using his wings to fly initially, we have him actually trying to run in the air, and he doesn't understand why he can't get himself going. I corrected the animators to treat him like a wasp with their legs hanging. We tried to make him still fun and goofy, even though he's in this kind of heightened, glorious Alebrije state.
I think you can tell by the way we've put Dante into the movie. Dante's got a lot of love in this studio.